Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ciabatta Podcast, the only gambling podcast all about its bread. Remember to please like, comment, subscribe for more gambling picks. As always, you have your host, Lo, my syndicate co-host, YVK.
Message.
The breadwinners, Dre.
Game time.
And Dylon.
Guten Tag.
Coming up, we got a Week 17 preview. Vikings, Packers, Bills, Bengals. Later on Ciabatta, we give you our Ciabatta picks. Those are our 3 NFL locks of the week plus a money line. Last week, we were all on the Raiders. We all missed our money line. I went 1-2. YVK went 2-1, profitable.
Let's get it.
Dylon 1-2. Dre 0-3, so he has to take a shot. But he's not going to take 1, not 2, but 3 shots because there were bets made between him and Dylon. Dylon, enlighten us. What were those
sometimes
bets?
Sometimes the breadwinners can coexist, and sometimes you just have to lay down the law. And I laid down the law. I had Cincinnati, and he had New England.
I lost by a hook on one.
By
of
a
them.
hook. And then on the other
Fucking
one,
hook.
it was Giants and Minnesota.
Yeah.
And that was a 4-point game. And a
Well, let's
3.5
start with the
point
0-3 shot and go from
spread. I
there.
could easily have gone 2-0, 0-2, but I'm
Do I have to?
2-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
Contractually
Absolutely.
obligated.
That's part of the show, baby. Okay, there's one. Went down.
Killing it with this
Woo! There's 2. Which one is this one, Dylon? Is that the Bengals one,
Yeah,
or is
that's
it
the Bengals.
okay?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
that's the
think of
Bengals.
when you're
Take the
taking down.
Bengals shot.
That shit's terrible, bro.
Okay,
Well, just
hit it
remember,
again,
the next one,
YDK. And what's this one? Here,
that
you
one-
hand it to him
This one
personally.
is for the Giants.
I love that.
Oh, shit.
New
Just for the
York
record, guys,
Giants.
this shit is terrible. Don't
Got
ever
up
buy
on
it.
Monday morning.
There it was.
Glory hole.
Glory hole.
Down the hatch.
There it is.
Killing
Did
them.
it.
3 in a row.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get into the first game. What do we got?
Oh my gosh, we're going out to Atlanta, ATL. We got the Falcons hosting off against the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, Atlanta is -5 in the hook, over and under 41.
A lot of movement on
Yeah,
that line.
it
Wow.
wasn't like that earlier.
The Battle of the Redbirds, and I mean, this is a game that shouldn't be on your television. This is the kind of game you follow along on your ESPN app. I hate it. Trace McSorley's not starting, but they've got another joker, David Blau. I think he was the Hard Knocks heartthrob that got cut. So for that reason, he got cut from the Lions. We're going to go with Desmond Ridder on this one. We're going to go with the Atlanta Falcons. Over and under. What do you think?
Yeah, we think this is a Desmond Ridder get-right game. So we like him to score a touchdown. He hasn't scored a touchdown yet as
First
an
one.
NFL starter. So we like 2 touchdowns. We're taking the over last 9, 6-3 to the over for Arizona.
I like that. Breadwinners, what you guys got?
Man,
That rides exactly with how I'm riding because
Ride, baby.
I'm going with the Riddler, Desmond Ridder.
gotta go.
And he's looking for his first win. And, you know, there's no implications on the line here. None of these teams have any playoff hopes. So
Teams
you
are
know,
dead.
Yeah, to go with the better rookie quarterback or, you know, random startup backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Got the Riddler.
Yeah,
Right, Phil.
the startup. quarterback.
He is, man. I
Tech
like,
startup. Go ahead.
I like the Riddler.
Riddler's Revenge?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the Riddler, and I love the under even more. I feel like they're just going to go back and going to be a middle of the field type of game, and I think the Riddler, man, that absence kicking in.
I know exactly.
I love that. I love that. And my man's just came back from Vegas.
Yeah, I just
Fresh off the trip.
fresh off the trip.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn.
Okay. Well, on that note, next game, what do we got?
We're going out to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We got the Lions hosting off against the Bears. Detroit -6, over and under 52.
Lions, Tigers, Bears. This spread, oh my! They want you to take the Bears here. They want you to take the Bears, and for that reason, we're gonna go with the Lions. America needs the Lions in the playoff. Everybody loves a redemption story. Everybody loves second chances. More on that to come. We're gonna go with the Lions here, -6.5. We're gonna lay it and play it. Or excuse me, -6 now.
Yeah.
Over under. What you think?
We're going over by default. Bears last 9, 8-1 to the over. So just keep riding that trend.
Ride that, yeah.
You know we love
I
trends here.
buckled my seatbelt. I've been riding that thing for
Right.
weeks. Riding. Breadwinners.
Got to go with Detroit on this one, man. The Bears are just trash this year, not playing for nothing but a pick. I love the offense of the Lions. I think
Yeah.
they can put up points and go on that over. By
That
themselves.
offense.
Yeah. Like you said, that offense. Look, I actually like the over. I had the under at first, but I actually like the over on this one. It's 52.
Okay.
It's telling you it's going to go over. How you feel?
I wanted to scream it from the mountaintop, but I didn't have a mountaintop. I had a newsroom. And I want to let you know that right here, right now is the best time to tell you that the Lions are about to cover. It's
Okay.
Reverse Panther
Love
piss. Like, they lost to the Panthers, ergo, now they must win. If they had lost to the Panthers beat the Panthers, I would not be taking them right now.
Right.
It's for whatever reason. It's a weird curse that we live in.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Lions. I'm taking the under because I think these are both. It could be right there, shooting around it. Detroit needs a win. You know, they need a win for the playoff.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
they
trying to get in.
So
NFC
I like
wild card.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go on to the next game, I did want to take a quick moment to just shout out this man's drip right now. We got the green
fresh.
man.
Hey.
Stand up for the people.
He
Do
got
a
the
spin,
ass,
baby.
yeah.
Look at you, man.
Hey, he matched the
Look
bottom.
at that. Grove
Hey.
Street. I love it. I
Unplug this
absolutely.
bastard.
Fuck that bastard. Fuck that.
All right. Next game, what do we
I
got?
love that.
All right, next
I
game,
love it.
Arrowhead Stadium. We got the Chiefs playing against the Denver Broncos. Let's ride, baby. KC minus 12 and a hook, over and under 45.
Okay, so the Broncos fired Nathaniel Hackett, which was 50% of the problem. The other 50% is probably Russell Wilson. You can't get rid of him. You can't get rid of that contract. Plus, in my back of my mind, you know, it is Russell Wilson. He might be in that deep zone and he needs to come out of it. It's some subconscious. Needs to go see therapy, something. I don't know. But they got rid of Nathaniel Hackett. We're going to go with the Denver Broncos. It's a lot of points. KC's had trouble covering these big spreads.
Yep.
They'll definitely win because they're fighting for that number one spot in the AFC. But I don't know if they cover. We're going to go with the Broncos here. Let's ride. Over, under?
All right, so last 15 for Denver, 11 and 4 to the under. We're taking that under. We know KC's going to just want to get out this game. Going to run the ball, get through it, win, don't cover, take the under.
I like that. Breadwinners.
Yeah, I mean, you want to believe the Chiefs are going to just beat them up. You also want to believe that Denver is going to play some D. I mean, they've covered crazier things the Broncos have. And you want to believe that with the new coach, maybe, just maybe, Russell Wilson will do well. I don't believe any of that. I'm going with the Chiefs. I think they're going to blast them. There's a couple good games this week. I'm right on the fence to make this a Ciabatta pick. We'll see at the end.
Tune in.
Yeah.
Man. All right, so as you know, Lo just said I left Vegas. I actually did put money on the Broncos. Let's ride.
Last thing he checked out and then put money.
Hey,
They fried.
so
Got
I,
on the 15 South. Let's ride.
and took look, it took it. I love the anytime you can get at least 2 possessions, you got to take it. It's something good to tease. The Chiefs don't like to cover, like Lo would say. Mahomes like to play with his fucking food all the time.
Yeah.
So I got a golden rule. A lot of people, I don't want to ramble on. I got a golden rule. Anytime they fire a
I
coach,
love gold.
Interim coach
Continue.
rule.
and YVK said it. Interim coach rule.
Yeah.
So that new coach, take
Sharp.
those points,
Yep.
hammer it. That's one of my Ciabatta picks, guaranteed.
Sharp.
I'm backing off the
Get it.
Ciabatta for
That's
this.
like
Hey, I'm gonna get. Hey, you want to bet? You want to bet a
No,
shot?
no.
All right, you know what?
I know how to strategically use that shit.
I love those points. I love those points though.
I love it. Next game, what do we got?
All right, we're going out to Foxborough. We got Gillette Stadium. We got the Patriots hosting off against Miami Dolphins. New England minus 2 and a hook, over and under 41.
So Tua's going to be out again, and it's a sad story. And I think really where the Dolphins are faulting him is when they changed the logo and took the helmet off of the Dolphins' head. And so Tua's head is no longer protected. They need to go back to the old logo, put the helmet on the Dolphin, the special needs Dolphin, the Dan Marino Dolphin. We always remember that.
I love it.
So that's I just had to get that out. Usually this time of year, it's Miami that's trying to spoil New England's season.
Right.
This time, it's New England trying to spoil Miami. That being said, it's going to be 50 degrees up in Boston, in New England. That's Dolphin temperature right now. Those waters are running hot.
Yeah.
The Atlantic Ocean surge is heading north. A flock of dolphins are heading, a school of dolphins, whatever you call them, headed north. We're taking the Dolphins over under.
Wow, you just changed my mind. I was originally on the under, but 50 degrees, we're going over now.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy
He's
Bridge
got the
just
gloves,
swinging.
man.
Yeah,
He's
just
got the
swinging.
gloves. It doesn't matter if it's 50, 100, or -2, man. My man's ready to roll.
Yeah, take that over, y'all.
Breadwinners, what's up?
It might be 52 degrees in the actual temperature, but the water temperature is much cooler because even though there are warmer currents, it's still cold up there in Massachusetts. I want to let you know that the
I don't give
Patriots-
Massa 2 shits what you're about to say.
if they their over under is 21 points. If they can go over that, and I'm not picking the under, so I got to take the over on that.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins are going to it's going to be an over. It's going to be Patriots.
I'm not going to pick the over. I'm not going to pick the sideways.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Dill on that, man. I like the Dolphins. I like the over. I like the money line. You got you said you got the Patriots?
Yeah. I'm
How
taking
you
the over.
just said
I said I'm not taking the under on Patriots, which means I'm
Yeah,
taking
he
the
said
over.
the water was cool. It's
Which
too
means
cold
I'm
for
taking-
Dolphins.
It's too cold for the Dolphins.
Damn. So I guess I'm taking the Dolphins
Okay.
as one of my money line picks of the week. Just one of them.
Teddy
And
Bridgewater.
Look,
I like Teddy.
I actually like the Patriots. I've been on them
Teddy
heavy
Bridge,
this
warm
year.
water.
I've been on them heavy this year, but I actually like the Dolphins to actually win and cover that over.
All right.
Okay.
41's pretty low.
41 is real low, especially for the
Rather
weather,
low,
so.
especially for 55
And that
degrees.
weather, thank you.
That's Dolphin temperature. Okay. Next game, what do we got?
Next game, MetLife Stadium, we got the Giants facing off against the Colts. Giants -5 in the hook, over and under 39.
Okay. Look yourself in the mirror and say, am I going to overthink this one or am I going to take the Giants?
Yeah.
You're going to take the Giants here.
Yeah.
The Giants are winning, get into the playoffs. The Colts are, that offensive line is insulting to put out in front of American viewers. I watched with my son, and what that offensive line does, that's not appropriate for children. So I'm gonna write a letter to Roger Goodell. That's not okay. We're all over the New York Football Giants here. Don't overthink it. Over under.
Love that play. And then we're going under here. Last 20 games for the Colts, under 15-5. So just take that trend.
Okay,
y'all.
breadwinners.
Take the
I hear Dre. I saw you
Man.
pointing to the sky.
I was hoping that the syndicate could take the over. That 39 is super low, and I really think that the Giants can put up points. And for some reason, I know you're saying that the Colts line is terrible, which it is.
Very much
For
so.
some reason, I feel like they're going to run the ball pretty good and actually put up some
Jonathan
points.
Taylor out for the
Yeah,
season.
no JT.
They going to have somebody put that ball. They going to do something. I'm telling you. They're going to put
gonna
up
give
some
it to
points.
Slappy McGee.
Unless, I'm looking at it right now, if it rains, then it's going to be a slower game. You know what I'm saying? But I like the over on that one, actually.
Daddy Vegas is telling us to take the under, but I'm not going to listen to Daddy
Ooh.
Vegas. I'm rolling
It's a
solo.
rebel.
I'm taking the Giants,
Yep.
and I'm taking the over.
You ain't riding solo. I'm taking Giants in the over too. man.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm taking Giants in the over too. So we riding
Riding
together.
solo
on that.
against Daddy Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah. Riding off the
Okay.
sunset.
All right. Next game.
Moving
Next
on.
game. What do we got?
Philadelphia, we got the Eagles hosting off against the Saints. Philly -5 in the hook, over and under 41.5.
Yeah, honestly, the Eagles might accidentally cover this game. They're trying to just get out of there alive. They essentially have that number 1 seed locked up, and Garden Hose Minshew is good enough to beat Andy Dalton and the Saints. And Minshew's using this platform he played well when he was in Jacksonville. He started last week, almost beat the Dallas Cowboys. That was impressive. I'm now a believer of maintenance Minshew, landscaper Minshew. So we're gonna go Eagles here, over under.
All right, last 8 for the Saints, 7-1 to the under. Plus the Eagles, they just want to get this win, get out of there. A lot of running the ball.
Yep.
Take that under, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, breadwinners.
How you feel?
I feel pretty good about Janitor Minshew.
Yep.
I feel like he could really put it down. He is a maintenance first type guy.
Yes, he
and
is.
He
Has
was
to be.
Hands dirty.
fine enough to run a team. I'm taking Philly, and
Blue collar guy.
This is a tough one. I'm probably gonna go over. I guess Saints will maybe score points, but Eagles will put up points.
Yeah, I think Gordon Minshew should do good. I think
Gordon Horseshoe.
Yeah, Gordon Horseshoe. He should do good. I like the Eagles to accidentally cover, but I like the under more. I really
Okay.
feel like it's going to be a real defensive game. I feel like the Eagles are getting ready for the playoffs, and they want to
Trying to flex those
they
muscles,
getting
huh?
their defense ready.
By the way, Saints on the end of a back-to-back for road trips. So they've had 2 back-to-back road trips. So.
Yeah, they just were in Cleveland where it was sub-zero temperature out
Are
there.
the Saints out of it, or are they still in it?
Nuts are
They
still
got
frozen.
a chance. Anybody has a chance in their division.
Right?
What
Welcome
a
to the
shit
NFL.
division.
Welcome to the
Okay,
NFL.
on that note, next game, what do we got?
Speaking of the division, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting off against the Carolina Panthers. Tampa Bay -4, over and under 40 in the hook.
So if the Bucks win this game, they win the NFC South. And I was debating on this one, flopping back and forth, but I gotta go with my gut. Now, disclaimer: gastrointestinal issues do run in my family. So if I'm trusting my gut, I mean, I might have to talk to my doctor first to let you know if that's a good idea. But we're going with Tampa Bay here. It's Tom Brady. It's a win and get in game. And are you really going to bet against Tom Brady on one of those scenarios?
Yes, you are.
Damn.
Oh, well, let's get to you after the over and under. What do you think?
All right, we're taking the under here. Last 15 for the Bucks. 11-4 to the under, so just keep riding that trend. They don't put up many points, but they also have a great defense, so they'll be able to stop their opponents.
Okay, well, let's go straight to the Green Goblin.
So you have to acknowledge the fact that the rushing attack for the Panthers has been pretty good.
Against Detroit.
Against a lot of players, against people that they beat, it's because they're running the ball. And their offensive line looked pretty dominant last week. Deontay Foreman he's been a great back. Even if he hasn't been on people's radars, he's a horse to just give the ball to.
Oh, for sure.
I like the Panthers +4.
Hung like a horse too, huh?
The Bucks are probably. I would even take Panthers first half because the Bucks are terrible until the fourth quarter, till the last 50 seconds.
Yeah, that Cardinals game was crazy.
So who are you going with? Who you got? Right
He's
now?
got the Panthers.
and,
You just don't like Tom Brady, man.
no one can love Tom Brady as much as you do.
I know,
You're
bro.
a big Boston
So you
guy.
guys know my pick is
This guy is about to go throw T in the harbor, big Boston Tom Brady guy.
He's a big Patriot.
Yeah,
Look,
him and Mel Gibson, biggest Patriot
I
fans
might
know.
even drive back to Vegas to bet on it because I didn't know that these guys are fighting for the division right now.
They fight for that.
They
life.
fight, man.
They fight.
I really-
So this is actually probably for the division title because if the Panthers can win 2 straight, they will go
get
in.
in.
Yeah.
So that's even more.
This is
incentive
it.
for
And if the
Panthers
Bucks
to come
win,
out
they're
and
in.
win.
They're in automatically.
Could the Panthers get in?
That would be crazy.
Do we want to see the Panthers in?
No.
No.
Hell
Does the
no.
NFL want to see them in?
No.
No.
Hey, free Andrew Tate.
Man, that's a human trafficker, bro. Fuck out of here. All right, next game. What do we got?
All right, next game, FedEx Field. We got the Washington Commandos facing off against the Browns. We got the Washington -2 over and under 41.
Okay, well, like I said before, America is about second chances.
Yes.
Giving a second chance. I'm personally giving a second chance because he lost me money last week. I'm giving a second chance to Deshaun Watson. We're taking the Browns here. I just love the running game. I just love that Nick Chubb, and I think that he's gonna get it together, right? He was a great quarterback at one point in time. It's still in there. It's still in there. Give the man time. Give him a second chance. I mean, even Robert Kraft likes a little rub and tug every now and then.
Right.
So don't kill the man. All right. So we're gonna take the Browns here.
bro. You gotta hit
Over
Lots
under.
of things wrong.
Done
when
lots
it
of
come to
things.
Yeah, lots of things wrong.
You got it.
Over under. What you think?
We taking the under here. Last 5 for the Browns under. Just got to ride that trend. Low scoring, running type game. Take that under. Keep it simple.
Okay, breadwinners.
It's not as simple as you like to make it sometimes. Sometimes we like to make it simple, but I think this is going to be a bit of a shootout. I have the under on 19.5 for the Browns. I've been making a lot of money this year betting against the Browns making points. Even though they win these games, they're not looking like a great defense under Deshaun Watson. I like the over because I think the Commanders probably get it 16 to.
So you like the
27,
under
16.
on the Browns, but the over in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
Nah.
that. I like
Unplug
that.
this man.
Unplug this man. Lately.
I love the Commanders with this game, man. I
Let's
feel
stand
like
up, baby.
look, I really feel like a part of me wanted to take the Browns because I think Deshaun Watson is gonna.
How many
Second
times
chances,
can you
dude.
Get
Second
skid
chance.
marks
Yeah,
on-
second
on the
chances.
underwear, you
Hey
know?
man, I didn't did a couple of things with Brissett. Brissett sitting on the back of the bench somewhere, but I like the Commanders to cover and win this game, and I actually like the over. I think the Browns are gonna put up points. I think the Commanders are gonna put up points as well.
Okay, next game. What do we got?
Next game, Houston, Texas. We got the Texans facing off against the Jaguars. Jacksonville -3 over and under 43.
Okay, so the Texans are tanking. The Jags are resting. This is basically a preseason game.
Right.
And because of that, the players the players want to win. I'm actually going to go with the Texans here. I think they showed a lot of fight against the Cowboys. They showed fight against the Chiefs. They showed fight. They beat the Titans last week.
Right.
So the players are showing fight. And Lovie Smith, I actually like him as a coach. He's set up to
he's a
fail
good coach.
with this team. So I'm actually going to take the Texans here. I think it might be close. The Jaguars aren't necessarily focused on this game. It's next week against the Titans where it's winner takes all. They don't necessarily have to win this game. So for that reason, I'm going to go Texans over under.
All right, we're taking the under here. I could see this game like maybe Jags get a lead and then like maybe take their players out by halftime.
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking the under. Last 7 for Houston, 5-2 to the under. Let's take the under.
Breadwinners.
So you guys took Texans.
We did. I don't love it, but it's a preseason game.
I for sure thought you guys were going to take the Jags. And I was like, I was so happy because I was like, man, I'm going to be the only one taking the Texans. But I love the Texans to actually win this game outright. And I think the last 3 games, the coach said he wanted to win for the Texans. So I think next week they're going to win as well.
It's funny because before the show started, the line was, I think, 3.5 for...
4, yep.
Yeah, and then it moved to 4. And I have it as 4. And now I see it's moved back to 3. Which means... And I had the Texans too. But... I'm moving with the money. I'm going on the Jags. I think that the Jags are going to come out and cover it. The Texans only win games that people really expect them not to win. This is not a game that people would really expect anything from. I'm taking the Jags.
I'm going to chime in, too, because
because
if Texans win this game, they're in jeopardy of losing their number 1 pick.
Yeah. But will they cover, though? Good teams win. Great teams cover.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, only time will tell. Next game, what do we got?
Next game, we're heading out to Las Vegas. We got the Raiders playing against the San Francisco 49ers. Niners -9 in the hook, over and under 42.5.
Okay, well, this is an old battle of the Bay, but the Raiders left Oakland just like they left Los Angeles. So all you people living in LA that are still Raiders fans, please get over that shit. It's Rams town now. Fuck you.
Damn.
And our little brother Chargers. But anyway,
called him little brother.
The tenants. Anyway, getting back to the matter at hand. You know, okay, so Derek Carr was dismissed from the team. He was told to walk the plank. He's out of there. We're going with the 49ers. Their 49ers are extremely hot right now. They still have a chance at getting that number 2 seed, which would ensure them home field advantage throughout the playoffs until the NFC Championship game if they face the Eagles. And there is still an asterisk. They could get the 1 seed, but probably not going to happen. We're going 49ers here, over under.
All right, we're taking the over here. At first, I was thinking under, but the last 5 at home for the Raiders, 4 have went over. So I like that. Even though it's no Carr, we're still going to, Raiders not going to play no defense. So just take that.
49ers might just put up 45 on them. Breadwinners, what you think?
I love the Raiders.
Oh, gosh.
And I know you're like,
right as he hits the weed and shit, too.
Right? Look, I love the Raiders' points. I mean, it's over a possession, and I really like the Raiders to cover that. I actually like the over because 49ers going to put up points, but the Raiders they're going to cover that for sure.
Is weed legal in Las Vegas?
Yes, it is. They sell it everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, originally, the home of weed was in San Francisco.
It is.
I think the 49ers, they've been looking really strong. They're looking pretty good with Brock Purdy. You got to go with it's 9.5. It's a lot. I think that they're going to do it. They could probably do the over by themselves against the trash Raiders.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you can't be talking about the Raiders like that, man.
Yes, you can because they're that
the
bad.
tears are dried up.
They just told their quarterback to walk the plank, dog. It's over for them. It's over. That team, the players are going to give up. They're just there to get a paycheck. It's a wrap.
Tear stains.
It's a wrap. Next game, what we got?
All right, next game, we're going out to Seattle. We got the Seahawks playing against the Jets. Jets are favorite. Jets -1 in the hook. Over and under 42.5. Where are we going?
Is this a Geno Smith revenge game for the team that drafted him? Nah, because Mike White's about to pull a EK Impala or whatever his name was. Perk his jaw again. We're going New York Jets here. We're going red, Mike White and blue here. We're going Jets, Jets. Give me the Jets. Their defense is excellent. As I said last week, the Seahawks are free-falling. The Jets still got a shot at the playoffs. So do the Seahawks, but that's an outside chance. They've been tailing off since the weather turned. Give me the Jets with Mike White back. Over and under.
We're going under here. Jets have a pretty good defense this year, surprisingly. Last 10, 8-2 to the under, so we got to take the under here. Both these teams are fighting for their lives. So, hey, take the under.
It's going to be a hard-fought game. Next game, what do we got? Excuse me, not next game, Breadwinners. Excuse me.
They forgot about it.
I looked right over here. I said next game.
You don't owe just me an apology.
Unplug this bad.
Unplug myself.
The syndicate,
You owe Geno.
and the world
You owe Geno.
Geno Smith
They owe
an
Geno.
apology. I am
So-
riding with the Seahawks. If I had 2 money line picks, I would take Seahawks
I
and
knew it. I
the
knew I went
Steelers.
by
But you
myself
know
on
what?
that,
I'm
bro.
taking the Seahawks as my money line pick of the week. The Jets have been terrible lately. I don't care if Mike White goes in. Gino's gonna put up 29. It's gonna be great.
That's
Okay.
how you feel?
Seahawks fly.
I like the Seahawks because they're a home underdog, and it keeps on going down. It came out at what, 2? What did it come out at?
Possibly.
Yeah, 2. Yeah,
It keeps going down. Let's keep going down. As far as the over and the under is going to go under, I think it's going to be a nice chippy game. Both these teams are trying to do something. I like Seahawks.
Yeah, I can see it as an over.
Yeah.
I easily.
Yeah, and they're going to be
With the
trying to.
29 points that Gino's gonna put up.
Not against that
Easily
Jets
covered.
defense.
Nah.
Okay, now for real this time. Next game, what do we got?
All right, we're going out to Green Bay. We got the Packers playing against the Vikings. Green Bay -3, over and under 47.5.
As Aaron Rodgers' famous spelling bee press conference moment, RELAX, relax. Packers need to win and get in the playoffs here. I like them over the Minnesota Vikings. This is essentially a playoff game. As I mentioned, Packers win and get in. In the playoffs, you need what? A passing game and a pass rush. Right now, the Minnesota Vikings are allowing 11 sacks in the last 3 games. The Green Bay Packers pass rush is heating up. Aaron Rodgers is heating up. He looked good against Miami. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers here, -3, over and under.
This total's a little high, but I think they know something. So we're taking the over here. Last 6 for Green Bay, 4-2 to the over. So we got to just take that. They look like they're rejuvenated this second half of the season. So take the Packers in the over.
Okay, breadwinners.
Although it looks like the Packers are doing well overall, I feel like their defense has only really been doing well in the late game, and it seems like they could put up a lot of points based on the last few games. That being said, I like the under. I think it's going to be a little sketchy under. I'm taking the Packers too. I think 3 points is just enough. Like they'll cover it. I think hopefully. 12-3.
Hopefully.
It's scary. 12-3 is a scary number to stare at, as I know. You know, you stare at that 12-3 for Vikings, and it's scary, but it's a deceiving.
Take your eyes, divert your eyes.
2 cups of poison.
2 cups of poison.
It might push. I think it's one of those games where it's a 3-point game. You know, they can win by 1, 2, 3, or they can cover. But Vegas knows something because they're
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car. Okay, come on, go ahead.
Packers.
To the liquor store around. Sorry.
Packers are favorite because why? I feel like the Vikings should honestly be favorite.
Momentum, you know, it feels like Vikings are losing momentum.
Absolutely.
Home field advantage.
Absolutely. Home field.
Exactly. So Daddy Vegas knows something, and I think that the Packers should win and cover. And I love the under because it's cold as fuck. Yeah, easy.
It's gonna be a 1-possession game.
Testicle shriveling weather.
For
Next
sure.
game, what do we have?
Next game, Inglewood, California. We got the Chargers facing off against the Rams. We got an in-state rival right here.
In-city rival.
In-house rival.
In around the corner rival. Chargers -6.5, over and under 42.5.
As they mentioned, this is the landlords versus the tenants.
Wow.
And the COVID rent forgiveness moratorium is now over. Dean Spanos and the Chargers pay up now. We're going with the Rams. Stan Kroenke's got the big bank. The Rams are hot. Baker Mayfield is probably a top 1 or 2 quarterback in the NFL, maybe top 1, a Hall of Fame all-time, Rams best ever. And the Chargers are already in the playoffs, so they don't have to win this game. The Rams are just trying to make that record after the Super Bowl hangover look better. Give me the Rams, potentially a money line, but we love them against the spread, over or under.
We're going over here. Last 9 in this series, 8-1 to the over. You got to take it. Like you said, Baker's playing good. He loves that playbook that McVay drew up. McVay, draw up a play, baby.
There's another guy. There's another one.
Hey.
Another touchdown.
Over. Take that over.
All right, listen. I like Baker Mayfield. I think he's a cool guy and all. He's not better than Tom Brady. He's not better than Aaron Rodgers.
I know, but it's just a slight difference.
Yes.
Wait. But the question is, do you like the over/under for his interceptions?
Ooh.
Yeah, 1.5.
Over.
Yeah.
Under.
I think so.
Easily.
Honestly, I
My
like
man
it to
is
be
hot.
over because I think that it's going to be an under game. I think it's going to be a chippy game. These guys are going to be pushing, creating ratings, and I like the Chargers to win because I bet on them before I left Vegas. How you feel?
I mean, I'll tell you, I think it's going to be an over game. Both these teams are going to put up points. What's going to be the real deciding factor are Baker Mayfield's 2 interceptions that the Chargers converted for touchdowns on each drive. So you want the money back? Fine, we'll give you the money back after we ride this win into a Super Bowl, into next season we get some Chargers fans in LA.
Nice.
Huh?
All right, they're
Let's
gonna
go.
double from 12 to 24 fans. Look at you guys.
I'm always very surprised when I see it.
Get on the bandwagon now before it fills up. 2 Suburbans worth. Okay. Next game, what do we got?
Next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens playing against the Steelers. Baltimore -2, over and under 35 in the hook.
I love these AFC North
You
games,
already
man.
know.
You know, they're all it's like a bare knuckle boxing brawl.
Yes, it
It's
is.
like Fight Club, and you know, the first rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. The second rule about Fight Club is you take the Ravens. We're taking the Ravens here. Over under, what we think?
Love that play. And like you said, AFC North, that's the rule. Go under. I don't care if the
Absolutely.
total's 20 and a half. Just take the under.
Take the under. It's a boxing match. Spread winners. Talk.
How you feel, Dylon?
It looks like Hundley's going to be the quarterback. So that does change a lot for me. I like the defense has been looking pretty good. I got to go with the Steelers. Yeah.
How you feel about the over and under?
Over and under. I have the over. 35 is a pretty low over-under. I think, it's going to be
Unplug
I
this
didn't
bastard.
want to do it, but I had to do it.
Unplug this bastard.
come back next week and see how it all looks.
Man, like my brain is telling me to take the Ravens because
Yep, your brain is
Should
right.
we do a shot bet with the syndicate? Me?
Well, let's hear what he has to
Well,
say first. Don't cut him off.
Because I
He's a
think he
smart man.
knows. I think he knows, man. This couch is on fire.
Couch?
Bro. Couch is on fire.
Fear the couch.
All right, so listen.
Fucking
My
hate
heart,
that
my mind is telling me the Ravens.
Well, what's your
but
body telling you?
My pockets are telling
My
me.
mind's telling me Ravens,
My body is telling me Steelers.
but
I like-
my bodies.
Macho body. And yeah, for real though, seriously, I like the Steelers.
Let's go. Shot bet.
Let's do it.
He was waiting on it.
Perfect shot
Yes,
bet.
shot bet
Let's
here.
shot bet.
Go ahead. It's already ready for you. Drink up.
I'm drinking now.
Drink
I
up.
really think. Okay, so look, Ravens have already made it, right? True or false? They already made it.
True.
They don't even think they're.
The Steelers are technically still alive. If people lose, they're technically still alive. Even though the
Ravens
Ravens are
still
fighting for a
playing for
division
something.
title right now.
That team is awful.
Ravens did.
But the
Ravens been
Oh my
doing
gosh,
just
no, the
enough.
Ravens-
They've been doing just enough to fight like the last
There's a
6
reason
weeks.
this is under though, because these are both great defenses. Now that TJ
AFC North.
And I like the under.
AFC North.
I like the under.
I love that.
I like.
I love it.
How low is too low though?
Yeah, I like
How
the
low
under.
can you go? Can you go down the floor? Okay. Next game. What do we got? Monday Night
All right,
Football.
we got the Monday Night Showdown. We got the Bengals at home against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo -1 in the hook, over and under 49.5.
Oh my gosh, best game of the week.
Yes.
Number 1 overall seed in the AFC implications. The red hot Cincinnati Bengals hosting the Buffalo Bills. This could be the AFC Championship preview, the AFC divisional round. Who knows what happens in this one? I am going to go with the Buffalo Bills here. The reason being that Lyle Collins, the left tackle from the Bengals, hurt his knee last week. He's likely out for the remainder of the season. That puts the Bengals back to last year where they had a red-hot offense, a decent defense, but their issue was protecting Joe Burrow. Without that left tackle that they picked up in the offseason, they're back to that same team, and that makes, I don't know, I'm going to go Bills here. It's a tough one, but
Yeah,
we're
it's a
going
tough
Buffalo. Over under.
Tough game. Even this over and under is tough because it's at 49. We know both these teams love to put up points.
They both can score.
But
But it's
last-
also a playoff game.
Exactly, it's a tough playoff game, and last 8 on the road for the Bills have went under. So I'll lean to the under, but don't bet this one. Just don't bet that one.
Have fun watching it. Absolutely
Yeah.
bet it. Take the Bills, take the under. Fuck it. Have fun. Live a little, goddammit. Breadwinners.
How you feel, man?
I know you agree.
These are when you talk about how good these are both really good teams. The Bills are like an A+ team. The Bengals are like a B+ team. If you're looking at Madden teams, you're comparing. Carlo has a little bit of the
I'll whoop your ass
statistical
in Madden.
advantage. I beat Carlo more than a handful of times. And
What, over the
if you
past
give-
fucking
if you
15
give
years?
somebody an A+ team, if I took an A+ team and I gave him a B+ team, if I gave him the Bengals, he would feel good about taking the Bengals. But the truth is, I'm going to beat you with the Bills because the Bills are solid. Like, they are one of these teams that have that statistical dominance, and 1.5 is a pick'em game. Like, the Bengals look like they're going to be a good team to play with, but the Bills are going to win.
Okay, well, I don't like the logic there, but I do
know.
like the final result. This guy will never beat me in Madden. Dre, what are you thinking? I
I-
think you're also with us,
I
right?
love the Bills in this one, but you know what? I take it back. I like the Bills, but I don't love them.
Billy
It's one of those games where honestly, it could end up in a draw.
And over under?
If you bet that and it hits, bro, I'll
I know,
fucking
that'd
wash
be
your
That'd
car
be
for a
crazy.
week.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I really think that this game
Fucking
is going to
rotate
be.
your tires.
Look, probably needed to. Look. Honestly, I think it could be an under. It's going to be a chippy game. They know the world's
Playoff
watching.
game,
Yeah. And the Bills, they got something to fight for. They got that, that first seed they're trying to get. I just think that the Bengals they had that, that issue last year, and they want to come back and make a statement.
The league has moved towards a more offensive position, like a more offensive game. And even though these are two really good defenses, I am with the league in wanting.
So
and
you taking the
believing that this is
over?
gonna be an
They want
offensive
an over.
game.
So are
Monday
you
night,
taking
It's
they
gonna
over?
be a
want an
30 game. You
Yeah.
take that over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do want an over on Monday night.
And no, I'm not betting you.
No.
No.
Okay, well, there you have it. We went through the entire slate, teased some Ciabatta picks. Now, here's the real deal. Weekly Ciabatta pool table picks. That's where we give you our 3 NFL locks plus a money line. This week I have the Detroit Lions -6.5 versus the Chicago Bears. San Francisco 49ers laying it and playing it -10 versus the Raiders. Jets -1.5 versus Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith revenge. Money line. This one's going to hit. Cleveland Browns +105 versus the Washington Commanders. YVK, come give me some.
You remember last week?
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
I take this shot. You remember the Dolphins?
Oh, the dog. Hey, but my guy got his head hurt.
Tua. Yeah, you right. Feel bad for Tua.
shit.
Prayers out.
Let me take an Advil after I take this. I got a concussion coming on after this stuff. Goodness gracious. While I take this shot, tell me your first game.
All right, I got Buffalo -1. Tough game Monday night.
Monday night.
Big game, but I'm taking the Bills. I think they're the better team. Number 1 seed. Let's go, Bills.
Okay. Next game. What you thinking, man?
All right, I got Green Bay -3 against the Vikings. Another good game, but I'm taking Rodgers, man. He got you the shot.
Yes, he did. I do not want to take another one. I'm not betting the Vikings. I guarantee you I'm not betting the Vikings.
Last game, I got the Baltimore Ravens.
The flock.
Oh, the flock. Got to fly away. And then my money line, Browns, shitty marks.
You're with me on there. All right, Dylon, make that shot.
I always make all the good ones that aren't the lead-up shot here. I mean, really, the Colts, they're not the team that you think they are. The Giants, -5.5, cover that. Eagles are doesn't matter what job he has. Gardner Minshew is
The
gonna
landscaper.
put it down. He's gonna put it down.
If he's laying a sod down,
AstroTurf,
cutting down a tree,
installing plumbing.
just watering in the garden.
We'll do it all. And then the San Francisco -9.5. It's a little risky. The Raiders, you never know.
I'm taking that. I love it.
Management in some sense, I'm liking the over instead of that 9.5. Take the San Francisco team over 26.5 versus the Raiders.
I like that. 49ers are a good team. Let me put this damn shot glass down. Woo!
Seattle, though. Everybody owes Geno Smith an apology.
Not me.
You told me about.
He's gonna write me back
Showed
this
me
week.
the game film. Seahawks.
I'm on the Jets. He's going to write me back.
Shots.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Shots. Gino, I'm coming for you. Mike White, baby. Say it loud. Mike White and I'm. All right. Trey.
That's funny.
Talk to me. Ciabatta. What's going on?
Man, much love to everybody. Remember, like, comment, subscribe.
3 things.
Hit that notification bell.
Bing.
Pay attention to all the picks. We got a lot of picks coming
Listen to what I'm saying to you right now.
out. All these picks coming out for the bowl game, so stay tuned for that, guys.
Absolutely. Okay, Ciabatta, let's get into it, bro.
Let's get into it. For my first Ciabatta pick. All right, so we're gonna run with the Denver Broncos with this one, with the 12 in the hook.
A lot of points.
It's a lot of points. Anytime you can get more than 2 possessions, like I say, go ahead and do the
What's that thing they say about the Chiefs? They play with their
food.
yeah.
A whole lot.
Excuse me, what did he say back there? It's a family show. Next game, what you think about that? The tenants and the owners.
I
game?
knew. Look, he was already waiting on it. I told him before the show. Look,
Whose house?
look, it's
Whose
not
house?
their house.
Excuse me.
I like
It's a Super Bowl winning
I
house.
like the Chargers in this one to completely obliterate the Rams.
Whoa, that's
baby-
offensive. He's standing right next to me. This camera turns off. We're gonna have some words, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, they're gonna destroy the baby lambs. All right. So
Tender little lamb.
all right, and then for my third and final Ciabatta pick, I'm taking Tiggity. Y'all knew it was coming.
Yeah, everybody knew.
Taking Tom Brady. Tom Brady has to win this game to win the division, and it's a real big game for him. They're at home, so
I'm actually on him with you this week. You know, usually it's like death taxes and you losing on Tom Brady bets, but I'm actually with you on this one. And give me the money line.
The money line, my money line pick of the week is Pittsburgh. It's a little sketchy, but
Very sketchy.
I actually like Tomlin to go out there and push his guys in the right direction. I think the Ravens, they already made it. They ain't got shit to prove. Huntley at quarterback. He's just going to be in the middle of the field. Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I'm on the Ravens on that one, but find out, stay tuned, see what happens, because you know this is the only podcast that is all about It's Spread. Oh, you gotta make it.
Inhale the smoke, I'ma blow it in the sky, cause I'm all about my bread, ciabatta. 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 All about my bread, ciabatta.